Hey guys, it is NCS Fan 001 here for another one of those weekly trophy list updates. Today's date is Monday, February 19th, 2024. So this will have covered the week of February the 12th through the 18th of 2024. So this was not an overly productive week, not entirely my own fault for that though, and I will get into that here in just a second. So I do want to scroll down, so nothing has shown up yet for Spider-Man or Fallout 76, but I guess those both come out in like a month from now, so just expecting those trophies to pop up sometime soon. But yeah, this week ended up being a lot busier than I expected. Like we had Valentine's Day, which for me meant drinking a lot of alcohol and playing video games and then passing out on the couch because that's life. And then, of course, my family was here over the long weekend, and then there were some issues with Dead Rising 2, which I'll get into here in a second. So, didn't really have much of a chance to play a lot of games this week or really work on a lot of trophies, but I did make a little bit of progress, so it wasn't a completely lost week. So, first off, we have Dead Rising 2, and here's the issue that I ran into with Dead Rising 2. I earned, I think, one trophy in the game this past week. So let's see where it is. I revived another player in co-op. It's a very, very easy trophy. Nothing to worry about with that. You can easily knock it out while playing in co-op with any other person. Just, have them completely run out of health, then revive them with a piece of food. That's all you have to do. But this was one of those times where the other guy I was playing with, he was all the way at the end of the game. He was in like case 6-1 or the Zombrex right before it or something. And I joined him there, and we finished out the game, which from that point on takes like an hour of real time total, maybe. It's real short from that point on. And then he got his trophy, which is fine. So then he said he would help me get my trophy. So we started a new game, and we got through case 1 pretty quickly, and the first Zombrex dose pretty quickly. No problems there. And then he had to get off for the night. That's totally fine. No issues with that at all. But then, once he got off, I have not heard from him since. So yeah, that's my co-op experience, and it's why I hate playing games with randoms and boosting games with randoms. I don't mind playing games with people that I know, but when it's randos, that's the kind of stuff that happens, and it's happened to me quite a few times over the years. But otherwise, with progress, let's see, of course, we'll do the Zombie Genocider trophies on a future playthrough, but I have gone ahead and opened up a session on PSN Profile, so hopefully I can find someone that won't, kind of screw me over like that, because, again, it's really, really annoying when stuff like that happens, there's nothing you can do about it, so it's not that big a deal. Again, there's nothing I can do about it, so I shouldn't be, mad about it, and I'm not, but it's just a little frustrating when it's happened multiple times before, even with other games. So, with Zombie Food, this one has to be done in a single playthrough, apparently, so I'll knock that out in a future playthrough. Not too worried about it right now. The combo weapons, I'm through maybe 15 or so of them out of the 50, so a long way to go on that. Then, let's see, the pieces of clothing, I only missed one piece of clothing as far as I'm aware, and it's the one in the Tape It or Die room, because I didn't know there actually was one in the Tape It or Die room. The way I read the guide made me think it was like a reward for finishing Tape It or Die. So, yeah, that was the problem with that one. That was entirely my own fault for being stupid, so I'll get it on a future playthrough. Then, let's see. Obviously, the co-op trophy. I should technically unlock the trophy as soon as I hit case 6 with another person. That should be fine, but I'm obviously going to finish the game with them. I'm not going to be that kind of a dick that just goes in and gets their trophy and then leaves. The 6 million in Fortune City, I'm at a little over 2 or 2.5 million right now. I was spending some free time in that co-op playthrough just grinding money. The best way to grind money is to pick up the 3 gambling magazines and then go play the giant slot machine in the Slot Ranch Casino. It still takes a while, but it's by far your best chance of getting a lot of money quickly. The mask one still isn't too bad. The Zombrex posters apparently does have to be done in a single playthrough, which I was kind of expecting. And then that should... the Smash kills have to be done in the single playthrough. And of course, it has to be done in a single playthrough, but it doesn't take that long. It'll be the last trophy I get. So yeah, that's what happened with Dead Rising 2. I'm still at least a little bit salty about that. But again, it's not a big deal. It's happened before. It'll certainly happen again when I'm boosting games with randos. So the next game I made progress on, or platinum for that matter, double platinum, because it's been quite a while since I've gotten a platinum trophy, so I figured, why not go grab something that's relatively quick and easy? So that was Blow and Fly. I platinumed this on Valentine's Day because there was no blowing or flying going on in my house, so I figured I might as well play a game with that in the title. except that this game was actually really freaking bad. It's an Eastasiasoft game, which those games are usually pretty good, but this one, was not a big fan of this one. It really does not control well. It's really, really finicky. Basically, you play as a fish that I guess is a dying fish that's trying to get thrown into a toilet. If that makes any sense whatsoever, because it probably doesn't. It's really weird. You basically are playing as like a dying fish and you have to launch it into a toilet. It's just weird. It's sort of like that Midnight Welcome to Midnight or Midnight Golf, whatever it was called, or the Birthday of Midnight, one of those games. It's a lot like that one. So, to get the Platinum Trophy, it's not hard. It's just that you're going to be fighting against the bad controls and wonky physics a lot of the time is really the only real issue with it. If it wasn't for that, it wouldn't be a problem at all. So, in order to get the Platinum Trophy, you have to finish most of the Aquarium 1 levels. So, I think what you could do is you could finish... Let's see, what is it? So I think that to unlock the 12th level, you have to finish maybe either 9 or 10 of the previous levels. So that meant for Aquarium 1, you basically just had to finish the first 10 levels of it. And then you could skip level 11 if you wanted, but level 11 was still fairly easy. And then you could do level 12 to knock out everything from Aquarium 1. These are all the easy peasy levels. These are not going to give you too much of a problem whatsoever. But then you get into Aquarium 2, and this is where the levels start to get a little bit harder. But once again, you only have to complete, I think it's maybe the first 9, or maybe like levels 1 through 8, then level 10, and then you unlock level 12, and you can finish level 12 and get the Platinum Trophy. Or you can just finish all 12 levels in the aquarium. It's not going to take you too much longer unless you're going for some kind of quick speed run with the game. So the PS4 version took me about half an hour because, well, first it took me about 5 minutes to figure out exactly how the controls worked with launching your fish. But once I figured that out, it wasn't too bad. I was able to get moving a little bit faster. There were just a few annoying parts. Like at the very end of, I think it was level 12 here, there's like a portion of it where if you launch into the wrong place, you get thrown into a bonus level no matter what. And the only way to get out of that is to pause the game and go back to the main menu, which is really kind of dumb. So yeah, I was definitely not a fan of this game. I was able to get through the PS5 version a lot faster though. This one only took me 13 minutes. And I probably could still do it a little bit faster than that if I was a little bit luckier with some of the controls and everything. But yeah, I was not a big fan of this one. Usually I like what Eastasiasoft makes, but this one just really didn't do anything for me. So I probably would not recommend playing this one. They've had other good games, and I'm sure that there's some in here. I mean, I don't actually remember what most of these came from. Were these even Eastasiasoft, or were they someone else? I legitimately don't remember. I'm trying to look back at some of these older... It has been a while since I've done an Eastasiasoft game. I cannot pronounce that word, apparently. Was the last one I did just... Rabisco might have been Eastasiasoft, and... I don't know about... I think Pity Pit was. Wizard and Slug, I think, was. So it actually has been a while since I've possibly done one. But anyway, I mean, it's still a pretty quick and easy Platinum Trophy, but just, like I said, I did not enjoy that one whatsoever, so I would not recommend that one. And the other game I made trophy progress in was LEGO Batman 2 DC Superheroes, and progress is actually going quite well in this one. I finished the main story of the game, which is 15 total levels, so I finally finished the main story. Again, I have actually really enjoyed this LEGO game overall. It is a little bit low on performance, I guess, if that makes any sense. Like, the game performance is not that great because it is a 12-year-old PS3 game being streamed through the PS5, so it doesn't play the best, but the actual game is a lot of fun. Like, I have actually legitimately enjoyed this one more than quite a few of the other LEGO games I've played. Now, I still prefer some of the, like, LEGO Star Wars games over this, but I have actually enjoyed this one, which has been kind of surprising to me. So, a big portion of what's left is to find all the stuff laying around Gotham City. So, I'm currently working on unlocking all the characters that you need, which requires you to go find the character in the open world by interacting with the bat terminals throughout the world that can sort of serve as fast travel points. You interact with those, and then it shows a villain nearby, so someone like Joker, Riddler, Harley Quinn, or whoever. And then you just have to go fight that villain, and once you beat them, you can pay to purchase them, which can be anywhere from like 250,000, or it can be anywhere from like 50,000 to 500,000 studs to purchase them. So I still need to get some of the red bricks, though. Right now, I think I need to get the Joker unlocked, because that'll get me a few of the ones that I definitely need. So, along with that, though, when it comes to percentage, I'm at maybe 30% completion at this point. I'm not sure if maybe it's around 30%. It's probably pretty close to that. Because I found over 70 gold bricks, so we're slowly making progress, and there's going to be a lot that come from going back and replaying the story missions. The red bricks, I've only found maybe 2 or 3 of those, and again, I still have to not only find them, but purchase them. Custom character, I don't even know how to make a custom character in this game, but that's a pretty typical trophy. All the mini-kit vehicles, I haven't even done any of the mini-kits yet. I don't even quite have all the characters yet, because I still need Joker and maybe one other character to be able to do everything. Then unlock all the characters, of course. A lot of them you're going to get by fighting. Other ones you get by building little doorways and then purchasing the character that comes out of them, which is not going to make sense to people who haven't played this. Then I got the superhero in all levels, which is filling the stud meter in all levels. You can get the 2 times stud multiplier from the very beginning using cheats, and it won't affect the trophies. So that's why I ended up doing this time, and it's been very helpful. It allowed me to save a little bit of time with everything, get through every level first try with superhero. Then the Citizens in Peril, there's about 50 of those, 1 per level, and another maybe 35 scattered throughout the world, and each one gives you one of the 250 gold bricks. The level in co-op, I'm sure I'll knock that out eventually. I'm just lazy about standing up and actually picking up my second controller. Character unlock. Then the bonus level I haven't even played yet. I don't even know where it is, but I've heard that this is one of the more annoying ones. At least that's what Illusion said. Then the bosses is another character trophy. The Gotham City Metro, not sure how to use it, but it's an easy enough trophy. Then obtain an absurd amount of studs, which shouldn't be too much of a problem once I get all the stud multipliers going. Another character trophy. Then I actually got this trophy completely by accident. I had switched to Brainiac when I was messing around with something with the abilities, and managed to destroy a Lexbot while playing as Brainiac and unlock this trophy along the way, so that was kind of lucky. Then there's a couple more character-specific trophies, or a few more character-specific trophies. But yeah, we're making progress. It is going to be a while till I'm done, though, just because there is quite a bit left of the game. I still have to go back and do all the mini-kits and all the levels, quite a few of the Survivor in Peril, or Citizen in Peril, whatever they're called. So definitely not done with the game this week, but definitely going to be making progress. So that is actually it for the trophies I earned. Like I said, it wasn't a super productive week just because of those outstanding issues with Dead Rising 2 and other stuff in life. So let's go ahead and sync up. Alright, level 858, 53%, 27,724 total trophies, 790 platinums, 5,226 golds, 7,424 silvers, 14,284 bronzes. So, plans for the upcoming week. Well, the big one is, of course, to continue working on LEGO Batman 3, as well as Dead Rising 2 once I get a new co-op partner that hopefully won't just randomly flake on me like the last guy did, because, again, it happens quite often for me with boosting games, at least with randoms. However, speaking of potentially boosting games with not random players this time around, me, Ghost, and Killer are actually talking about doing Helldivers 2 because the game looks really fun and everyone seems to be loving everything that's going on with it, outside of some of the server issues of not having enough space for every player to get on, as far as I can tell is what it is. So we're talking about doing that one. Supposedly the game isn't that hard if you do it in co-op, but if you try to go at it solo, it's near impossible for platinum trophies. So that might be kind of fun. It'll be a good way for all of us to hang out again, because we haven't really boosted a game together in many, many months. So that might be kind of fun. I will probably pick the game up very soon as well, just in case we all decide to do so. And we just gotta wait for some of the server stuff to get worked out. Plus, I gotta knock out that last Dead Rising 2 online trophy. That's really the main thing for me that I focused on at this exact moment in time. But then just working on that, possibly starting Helldivers 2, Lego Batman 2, of course, is another major focus. Hopefully going to be making good progress in that this coming week. I don't think I'm going to be as busy this coming week to where I should definitely be able to have a more normal upload and streaming schedule than what I had this past week. So that is the current goal. Hopefully stream 2 or 3 times and just work on other games when I have my free time. Still also playing Fallout 76 because, like I've talked about before, working on Trophy Guide for the game, and I mean, it's a lot of information to put into a guide, so it's taken quite a while to get through, but it's been a lot of fun to write so far, and I mean, the game has improved so much, and we're probably going to be getting another trophy DLC for that game next month, so might as well keep it installed on my console and get in the mood for playing more of it. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, made it all the way to the end, leave a like, subscribe, and ring the bell if you haven't done so already. Let me know in the comments not only what you've been working on this past week, but what some of your boosting experiences recently have been. If you had someone that got their trophy and then just basically left on you, it's always lots of fun. In terms of videos, though, I finally got the most recent Platinum Trophy video up. It was several trophies or several Platinums in a single video, but it was mostly focused on me attempting to teach the alphabet in a very not safe for work fashion, which, honestly, that stream was a lot more fun than it probably should have been, or at least I made that one particular game more fun than it should have been. But yeah, now that that's up, I can start working on the Destroy All Humans 2 Reprobed single-player video, and hopefully I can get started working on the next Fallout video as well. The Fallout What Happened to Ohio video, for that matter. So yeah, that's going to be it for today. Thank y'all for watching, and see y'all back here real soon for some more content.